Yeah guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video we're gonna talk about, I guess, the rule of money. Simple rule of money. I had I guess as somebody having a conversation with me, and it comes to the topic of how did I achieve where I am. So to give you a perspective, at the time that this is recorded, this is July 2020. My wife doesn't really work. I have a contract job here and there. Don't really do that full time as well. We have enough passive income that we don't really have to, for my wife to retire in a sense. And for me, I go out and about and searching for more deals, whether it's property, finding a side hustle, creating this YouTube channel and whatnot. So for me, there's a disconnection between, I guess, work, like the work-life balance, the 9 to 5 corporate gig, to reality, to become really successful, let's say. There's a quote that I heard over and over again, and I'm sure you've heard this before. It's not how much you earn, it's how much you keep. So we believe in that motto. My wife and I believe in that motto. We believe in the fact that it doesn't matter how much you earn, it's actually how much you keep and what you do with the money that you're actually keeping. So I've shown you guys a lot, I guess, with our raised invest, as well as Spaceship Voyager. So let's say if you have spare money, the concept of that was, if you have a spare $10 to $15, and if you can afford buying lunch for about 10 to 15 bucks a day, you should be able to invest money. Now granted, maybe one day a week, you can splurge and go out for lunch, but every day going out for lunch, if you can afford $15 to have lunch, you should be able to invest on your money and create an income from that. So I showed you guys that, and oh my god, like Spaceship return so far, it has been amazing. I'll make that on the next video, because obviously I need to be somewhere that is not behind on the wheel. So yeah, so that's that side. And then the other side is like, spend less on what you earn. Simple. Spend less on what you earn. I'm talking about in a aspect, just because your friends can go out and do all of those things, but they have to use it on a credit, it's not a good idea for anyone out there to do extra things, but you're stretching it and you have to use a credit to do that. For example, if you can buy a car in cash. Don't buy it on a credit. Don't buy it on a on a finance, let's say. So that's that. That's the simple of it. Because the credit is like leveraging it. Yeah, right. You can borrow, with a small amount of income, you can borrow X amount of dollars, but it doesn't mean that you should actually use it. Going on holiday and using a credit card to do that, not a good idea. Every time we go on a holiday, or every time we're going out somewhere, we use our debit card. And then the other thing would be create more income. Like so far, we earn not that much from our side hustle on eBay, let's say, because we've only been doing it in the past few months. So it's only been since April or something. April, February, somewhere this year, in early 2020, and we were able to generate $1,000 a month income, aside from your 9 to 5 job, or from your corporate gig, or from your full-time job. And so yeah, you gotta change your mindset. Don't think it's beneath you having a side hustle like an eBay. You gotta find different ways to earn more income, and that's one way of doing it. What I like about eBay, is the fact that it's on 24/7. So your shop is open for business 24/7. On a 9 to 5 job, you can only work on 9 to 5. Well, you can do overtime, but at what point you need to go to sleep, you need to go out, take care of your kids, you need to do your leisure stuff. So yeah. And then if you're, I guess that's the pros and cons, let's say. Like, the good thing about eBay, it's on 24/7. The bad thing about eBay, it's on 24/7. Sometimes we got messages in the middle of the night. Sometimes we have no messages at all. Sometimes it's non-stop, one after another, bang, 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 bang. Orders after orders after orders, sales after sales after sales, and then it stopped. I guess that's the disadvantage and advantage about having a side business. We're using side hustle to prove to people that you don't need a capital, you don't need a lot of capital to start a business on eBay. And I'm gonna try to, I guess, step that up to earn sustainable living, so that way you can actually get to where you are. I'm gonna put it like maybe a benchmark of maybe $1,000 a week. I mean, that's already enough. We hit $1,000 a month so far, so I'm gonna see if I can pursue that so you can earn $1,000 a week. And how long is it gonna take me? Like in this channel alone, this is my journey. This is my wife and I journey. It's 2020, and so far it's gonna be interesting. Like, it might be not a lot, like $1,000 a week, but if you have $1,000 more, or a couple of hundred more per month, per week, would that be really helpful to where you are? So, and yeah, we're gonna post as much as we can on what we learn regarding this platform. It might be a good idea for some, it might be not a good idea for another. But it's kind of amazing that you can do all of that on your phone. On your phone, maybe on a computer, that have an internet connection, and that's it. So who knows, like maybe one day I want to get a warehouse or something. I want to get a warehouse, and I want to have stock in there, but at the current stage we don't have a lot of inventory. We buy it as we go. Every time we earn a profit, we actually put it back in the business, let's say. Now, what I like about this, I guess, eBay in a sense, I can teach my kids about money. I can teach my kids about business. What is this any difference to any other business out there? Like, we had our car installed a tow bar yesterday with my son, and I looked at it. The process of brick and mortar store, it's the same as anything in any business. You just buy and sell a product. You kind of need to know, like, if you haven't sold anything before, or you never work in sales, this give you push you to that boundaries. Now, I've worked in sales before, so I know what it feels like, and it's the same model, or it's the same concept, except different, the different way of talking. And yeah, it's interesting. Like, when I look like a brick and mortar store now, it's like, okay, so you've got a huge warehouse, so that's going to be I guess at a cost. That's going to cost to a customer a certain percentage of item that is being sold from that store goes towards administration, cost of I guess the staff member, the stock, the warehouse, electricity, phone, internet, and all that jazz. That's just part of a business, and you can learn that in eBay. So if you want to learn side hustle, definitely eBay probably one way to go. And don't get caught up on terms of, you know, what did that customer say, what did that customer do. Just look at it as a whole. Like, you know, there's going to be a certain percentage of people that's not going to be happy no matter what you do, and that's what I learned so far. And if you're gonna, I'm trying to scaling it up. I'm going to take you a journey with that, and hopefully that, you know, maybe having the income that you have from this side hustle able to buy you a property, able to buy you, whether it's an investment property, to generate more income. And that's what I'm trying to do. So if we have, I gotta change that mindset, actually, the shift of most people where they are, I guess, if you're a 9 to 5 type of job. So whatever that dollar figure that you earn per week, I'm gonna put that down as $1,000 as an example. And if I can earn $1,000 per week, then you should be able to replace your income and work on your business and turn that into $10,000 per week. So far we hit that, and it's not about how much you earn, and it's about how much you keep. And don't spend it straight away. Like, if you have that $1,000 income, don't go out and you can go out and celebrate. I mean, my wife and I celebrate. The way we celebrate is just take the kids out for fish and chips, and that's about it. And then we reinvested that money. So it is amazing. Like, it's amazing that your thought process now, if you are thinking of doing this thing, your thought process have to be thinking, I gotta spend less on what I earn, I gotta invest on what I have, I gotta keep somehow making more money on the side or so. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents for today. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.